Hi, I'm Matt Balducci, President and owner of the Mid-Atlantic Division of College Works Painting. Like I mentioned in my original video, I went through this process when I was a freshman at the University of Illinois. This was actually my favorite step of the process. The reason is I felt like I got an opportunity to really get all the details necessary to make a decision on whether or not this was the right internship for me. As I mentioned before, this is not for everyone, and we completely understand this. We are looking for driven students who want to learn hands-on sales, marketing, and leadership skills while in college to propel them past their peers. What we do not want is someone to make a rash decision because of the high level of experience and income we offer. What does this mean for you? This means as the owner of the company, I want you to do your research. This is because every person we hire is a $2,500 investment on our part. As mentioned earlier, you do not invest a single dollar of your money to participate in our program, but we are taking all the risk, which is why we are so selective. During the research phase, I recommend to use your recruiter as much as possible, as they were once a top performing intern with our company and can give you real advice on what this program really is, which is a leadership training program. They make no more hiring decisions whatsoever, and if you are hired, they will more than likely be your coach through the internship. So feel free to build a relationship with them throughout the process. The rest of the research is fun, and what you're going to find is that you fall into one of three categories of students at this point. The first student is the student who does the research and realizes that they are not up for the challenge and aren't really looking to step out of their comfort zone. Student number two is the person, as they do their research, they realize this would be a great internship for them, but have a basic concern that most every person has and just needs to talk it through to get rid of their nerves. Student three does the research and is fired up and ready to rock and roll. Being either one of those students is totally okay. All we ask is that you're honest and upfront with your recruiter, as they can help you figure out the right decision. If you're student number two, which I was by the way, the question you must ask is, why is this my concern and can I figure it out? When I was going through the process, I was nervous about balancing a job on top of school and the other job I had at the time. My dad said it perfect. What is the worst that can happen? I'm happy he said that because it made me realize I was having a normal concern, but could figure it out like I did when I played sports and worked a part-time job in high school. So let me explain the research. You will probably talk to your recruiter a ton this week, as they will guide you through the process and help you really figure out if this is the right fit. Again, if you are hired, they will be your personal trainer in the internship and guide you from start to finish. What you will want to do the day you complete your reverse interview is talk to 2 to 3 past alumni right away. Reason being that the info is fresh in your mind, and just like you, they're busy students. They literally do this as a favor for me, as most of them no longer work with our company, and will give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. What you will want to do is make sure that you prepare a few questions for them. I got lucky. One of my fraternity brothers did College Works the year before, and so I called him and asked what he thought of the program and if he would do it again. His answer made me laugh, as he said, "If you want a challenge, do it. If you don't, don't." And then he hung up. That got me really excited, as I was the type of guy who wanted to be pushed out of my comfort zone. You will also want to go to our alumni database, which is awesome. It has over 1,000 profiles of past interns and where they currently work. Our business has actually been around for 25 years, so we have had past interns your mom and dad's age. Have your recruiter walk you through this. The website alumni.collegeworks.com serves also as a major resource for our students who complete the program. It is like being a part of a business fraternity that is in 25 plus states. You will gain access to contacting them at the end of the internship to get your foot in the door at any company they are at, including companies such as Google, Deloitte, Bain & Company, San Francisco 49ers, Ernst & Young, JP Morgan, and many others. Check it out. We have had pre-med, pre-law, engineers, and of course business students who have completed our internship and moved into high ranks at many of these companies. To continue your research, you should check out credible third-party review sites like Glassdoor and Indeed.com. These will give you a good perspective on students who loved our internships and got a great deal out of it. It will also allow you to read some reviews of past interns who did not like it. And as the owner, I'm aware that this is not for everyone. The key for you is to figure out, who do you relate to? The person who wanted the challenge and understood this would be hard and push you out of your comfort zone, or the person who gave up early and didn't complete the job. Obviously, watch the videos and read the articles as we have been in Forbes, Inc., and Yahoo Finance regarding the level of experience our interns get. Last but not least, make sure you chat with mom and dad. My only advice for this is make your decision first before talking to them. What I mean is I do not want your parents to sway you to do this. I see it all the time where a student calls mom and dad and they see how awesome of an experience this is and they push the student to do it. Your mom and dad will not be here to hold your hand, so please do me and yourself a favor and figure out if you are a 10 and then call them. You will need to talk to them before your phone interview. I remember talking to my parents. My dad, as I mentioned earlier, was pumped for me. My mom wanted to protect her baby. She didn't want me to pursue this internship only because she was nervous for me. I had to sit down with her and let her know that I was an adult and ready to take on the challenge. I'm so happy I did, because that summer, I ran an $80,000 business and made over $20,000 in income as a freshman in college. She was also glad I did. After doing this research, you will have a phone interview with the person who did your reverse interview, and they will ask you challenge-based questions and will ask if you are a 10 out of 10. If you are not a 10, we will end the process. But I still recommend calling for your phone interview out of respect. What a 10 is person 2 or 3, like mentioned earlier, someone who thinks this is great and would be a huge asset for them, but maybe a little nervous, or the person who's ready to rock and roll, which after doing my research, I became. So to close, have fun, enjoy this process, and realize we are still not at the hiring decision phase yet. You will have your phone interview, and if you're a 10 and the interviewer thinks you're a great fit, then you will get to meet me for a final round interview. Again, my name is Matt Balducci. I'm the president and owner of the Mid-Atlantic division of CollegeWorks Painting, and I wish you good luck and have fun.